Today we've got 4 incredible Italian gadgets to put in front of a chef and a normal home cook to see what they make of them. Boys, lift the cloche.
I'm excited.
You go.
Oh,
No, I'm not going to say it.
say it.
Chopsticks.
Yeah, well, I was going to say one flat and one curly chopstick,
Interesting. Why?
but it's not.
Wait, I might know. I might know.
Oh, don't do
I
that.
think I know.
James, what do you think it is?
I think they're for shaping pasta.
What, rolling over?
Or
No.
just like, yeah, like, you know when you can roll the little ones like that, but like that will give a unique shape to a piece of pasta.
These are Ferretto, an exquisite pair of solid brass rods used to create pasta shapes such as fusilli, busiati, and macaroni al Ferretto.
Thing that we need to bear in mind, sorry, is that Jamie has.
No shame.
I was going to say his in-laws are of Italian heritage, so he tries really hard with Italian words, and it's really funny to watch.
One brass rod has a square cross-section and the other has been twisted by hand to create a spiral pattern, a timeless duo that will be passed down through generations.
I get it, but I still can't picture it.
Maybe see if you've got a message.
Okay.
Wow.
So there's a lovely instructional video there that shows you how to use the different rods with a pasta dough to make the shapes. So this is a centuries-old Calabrian technique, and they say that using the Ferretto honours traditional pasta making methods. Would you like
I'm
some,
excited to use these.
Yeah, same.
I really
Some
am.
pasta
Yeah.
dough?
Yes.
So in front of you have a royal pasta dough, which means just egg yolks were used. Really lovely and rich. Plus some pasta flour, rolling pin if you need it. And we've also got a beautiful tomato pancetta sauce and some hard Italian cheese for you to create a lovely dish with.
Brilliant. Chef,
We're going to do this,
are you going to do a test?
and then we're going to do this. I think this is what he means by not having a rolling pin.
Oh, it's like slices of
We'll
s'mores.
do, you know, she's making
yeah.
nudes.
Okay, so,
That looks a lot like what she did, right?
yeah,
And then half it. Okay, yours is a bit longer, that's cool.
down. Mate. Ugh, that's so close. That end bit.
Not quite.
Wow, that's great.
No, it's not. That sucks.
Well, I would be happy with that. Yeah, that's right. That's it.
Lovely.
Would you like some flour, sir?
Yes, please. So flour the top. This is flat.
Yep.
This was at an angle.
Yep.
About there. Oh, cool. This one's hard.
I'll try it. Yeah, which is smart. It's going. Yeah.
It's the right idea, isn't it?
Ooh. Okay, this one gives a really lovely,
That's nice.
sort of sharp. It's not great, but it's cool.
That's pretty good.
Like with all traditional tools, there is obviously a degree of skill, practice, talent that's required to make it perfect. But I don't think you've got off to a bad start. Do you want to have a go at one of the other shapes that she made?
Okay, so she's using the flat edge one.
Yeah. And making a canoe. She's making a pasta canoe.
Lovely. Right, let's give that a go. Straight down the middle, and then just roll.
That's cool.
It's not
That
perfect.
looks real. That looks like actual pasta.
That looks real.
Wow. Look at that.
That's so cool.
We have a lot of
Okay, when
pasta
you've got
today.
a knack for it, it works. Yeah, let's just do we'll do a mismatch of pasta shapes.
So they say that you don't need the fancy rollers, the fancy pasta extruders. This is the traditional method of doing it, and it enables you to make pasta shapes that are actually very difficult to get hold of in the supermarket or Italian delis. Are the Ferretto something that you could see yourself using?
I would love to be good at this, but I don't know if I've got the patience to get good at this. It's a labour of love if you want to learn how to do this properly.
Do you want to flick off that single portion into the boiling water, and we'll serve that with our amatricana sauce.
What's in the sauce?
So it's called amatricana. So it's tomato, pancetta, a bit of white wine, some hard Italian cheese.
It smells almost like chorizo-y,
Yeah, it does.
but it's not. Wow. I think it looks better once it's covered in stuff.
It does. I think it looks legit.
I know you're slightly upset that you weren't able to do it exactly how it should be done.
so
but also, homemade pasta, do you not want it to be a little bit rough and ready, showcasing that it's homemade rather than the perfect stuff that you might get out of a packet?
Two functions of cooking. Number one, to feed myself and my family. The second one is I'm cooking something that other people are going to see and I want to look amazing doing so. So I think I'd probably focus on my wider cooking before spending time perfecting something as niche as this. However, it was an amazing experience to use it, learn it, see it for the first time, and just a really cool insight into like a cultural element of food with so much heritage.
It's something that I would love to get good at, but I don't know if I have the patience to get good at it. It looks pretty good with the sauce.
It does.
But would my 3 other guests know that I just spent 5 hours making pasta?
Yeah,
for
full
them?
disclosure, this plate took us 25 minutes to roll out a handful of pasta.
And it's probably not a full portion.
It's not.
So the Ferretto rods, how much do you reckon we paid for them, for the pair?
I reckon 30 quid.
I was going to say 20.
Slap bang in the middle at £25.
Oh, well
Yeah,
done.
fine. That is well worth it.
Well, you know the question everyone in the comments is asking.
Yep.
The Ferretto rods, do they ferretten to change your pasta habits?
It's so good.
Or is this traditional method just pasta its sell-by date?
If anything, they're actually quite threatening to use first.
Yes, they are ferretting.
Only at how bad we were at them initially.
Yes. But don't be put off.
I think they're cool.
They're good.
Let's move on to gadget number 2. Okay, boys, lift the cloche on gadget number 2.
Ta-da. Oh,
It's a press. Oh, it's got flowers and patterns. But what Italian food has? It's like one of those sweet pastry things, and I can't
100%,
remember what the name is.
well, it's not cannoli, is it?
No, but it's that same sort of batter.
But this is like a waffle iron.
Press, yeah.
Right? And this is a cone. So you take it off and you make a cone out of it.
How close are we?
You have said so many keywords that the SEO has gone through the roof. This is Pizzelle, which is an Italian waffle that can be made into cannoli.
Hey! Boom!
So this is the traditional and old-fashioned way to make pizzelle
Awesome.
or Italian waffle biscuits.
cool.
This pizzelle maker creates thin wafer biscuits with a star pattern on one side and a flower pattern on the other side. Do you want to make some?
Yes, please.
Yeah!
Yeah. Okay, this is interesting. How do we make the batter?
We're going to mix together eggs, flour, sugar, baking powder, bit of vanilla, and we've also got some aniseed there. Just a couple of drops because it's quite intense. Mix that all together into a batter. We'll heat up the iron, spread it in, cook them, job's a good one. So you've got your batter. We've also given you a gas stove that Mike's struggling to use.
I've got it.
You're going to preheat your iron, then dollop your batter into the iron, clamp it shut so it gets into all your nooks and every single cranny, and then keep it over the heat source so that it cooks, and it should just be able to pop out.
But then what? Then how do we cone it?
We then have
a tricky gadge.
We then have a choice of either having cookies and keeping them completely flat,
That one.
or rolling them into the cannoli or more conical shape. So you'll often find these in Italy at celebrations, weddings and Easter. They're often enjoyed with espresso, which I can imagine being a really good way, like a biscotti. These are thought to be some of the oldest cookies in the world, with roots back to ancient Roman culture. So as with loads of these very old traditional dishes, there is contention over where it was actually invented. So it originated in the south central area of Abruzzo, but the villages of Colculo and Sale still argue over which one created it.
Oh, so it's already cooking, look.
Oh yeah, maybe it's not going to be a spreader. It's not going to be a spreader.
It's not a spreader.
Dollop and then a shutter.
It's a dollop and a shot. I reckon that might be good.
Yeah, should we just try?
Oh, yeah, that's good. Oh, that's too
Oh,
much.
you got some leakage.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so we know that it expands.
Yes, Mike, yes. So
Smells
it's
amazing.
very much a waffle batter.
Oh no. I think we're ready.
Let's do it.
Should we do it?
So we're going for a flat one for the first one?
Here we go.
Yeah, I
for
think a flat one for the first one.
the reveal.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
That looks all right.
Let's bake a couple more, and whilst they're soft, that's when you want to cone them.
Right,
Yeah,
okay.
go.
I love the expansion as it gets hot. That is so
Thanks, dude.
cool.
Wow!
Shove that up your spaff. Lovely work. That's it.
Oh, it's hard.
Keep going, and it can become proper. Yeah, look at that.
Bit of a mess
good.
around the edge.
It's a little bit of a mess.
We can neaten up the edge, but that's the best colour.
We
Yeah.
have
so far.
some work to do.
Okay, let's go for a bit of a lighter colour because we've just seen a reference image and we're getting it all wrong.
Yes, chef. Is that too light? No, it's good. It's good.
Yeah, I
It's
think
good.
we're good. So, what?
That really does steam.
Yeah. So is the idea to trim? Yeah, before you.
We got it, we got it, we got it. That's it. It smells delicious.
Oh, he's fiddled. He's fiddled.
It's too late,
No,
it's too late.
It's too late.
Commit.
It's too late.
It's
That's fine, that's the best one
That's
we've done.
what I meant to do.
That's amazing.
We'll tell you what. You've got one cannoli style there. Do you want to fill and garnish it?
Yeah.
Because I have an incredible vanilla and brown sugar whipped ricotta, and you've got some fruits there as well.
Shall I just continue going?
Yeah. But stop. Oh, yeah.
You made a taco.
We've made a pizzelle taco, which might not be completely traditional.
Well, it's going to be an utter mess, so sorry for this, but
Yes.
cheers.
Cheers. Oh. Yes, that will do.
That will do.
That will do.
Wow, that is amazing. That is so sweet and vanilla-y. It is a less hard waffle ice cream cone. More biscuity, more crumbly, but that's the vibe I'm getting.
What's nice is not only is this a brand new gadget to us, but it's also a brand new food as well.
It's spectacular, all of it.
So
it's
good,
really
yeah.
fun to do. You can get results almost first time. It's a discovery adventure.
Well, how much do you think we paid for the Pizzelle iron?
Whatever it was, I'd say it was worth it.
30?
40.
68.
Still pricey, but it does exactly what it claims to do, and it's really fun. 68 is an investment. It goes from being a fun toy to becoming a...
I have to use this at multiple gatherings.
That's it.
Well, the Pizzelle iron, does it twizzle your pizzle? Or is it just a load of old waffle?
Consider my pizzle twizzled.
Outcut.
Gadget number 3. Gadget number 3, lift the cloche.
Sure thing.
It is my turn. Oh, okay.
There's a lot of stenciling going
Yeah, a
on.
lot of presses, a lot of patterned
Is
goods.
it going to be for pasta? Is it ravioli?
Boys, you've got it in one. It's a wooden ravioli pasta mould. So this beautiful tactile mould made from warm beechwood is a joy to use when making fresh pasta. The pattern comprises of a single central sunflower that is designed to be filled to create a unique and exciting raviolo.
So, pasta sheet, filling, then
Maybe
what?
pasta sheet,
Then pasta sheet.
press, filling, over the top.
I mean, we're speculating. I'm
Maybe
hoping Jamie's done some research.
I didn't need to.
Okay.
Because you've already nailed it, and I think we should give it a go. So we've given you another batch of that beautiful royal pasta dough, plus a herby chili cheese sausage filling.
What do you reckon? Just literally fill the...
Yeah, probably that, right?
But now what?
Now we go again. This is where we want the rolling pin.
So they say that this mould is exceptional due to its second inverse counter mould used to push the fresh pasta sheet into the contours of the primary mould. They reckon that that will speed up pasta making when you want to make a large batch.
Wow. Oh, that is
works.
awesome. That's so much more impressive than I expected. Like you can genuinely see the detail in the stencil. And look, it's
Do we want it fluted or not?
Huh?
Does the flutedness take away from the flower?
Basically, it adds more leaves behind the flower. Petals, that's it. Guys.
Only an hour before we've got a portion.
Let's crack on, let's make a few.
Right.
So this is obviously the sunflower design, but we have found a few different molds that come in different patterns and designs. They're all conceived in Sardinia, where each mold is painstakingly hand finished to ensure crisp outlines for the perfect imprint on your pasta. So do you think this is easier than making ravioli, what I would describe as the standard way?
No, but I think it looks great. Question being whether or not it holds any of this intricacy once boiled.
That's a good question. So how long do these take, do you reckon? A minute and a half?
Yeah, I was going to say max.
Because it
2
needs
minutes,
to cook
but-
the meat
Yeah, oh yeah.
inside, doesn't it?
Yes, it's held all the detail.
It has.
That's amazing.
Pretty good. Yeah, it's
Brilliant.
nice, isn't it?
Look at that.
They definitely lend themselves to a very simple presentation.
Yeah.
You don't want to put them in a sauce or
Sauce
anything,
over.
No,
really.
because you'll cover up everything
Yeah.
that you've just done.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, is that how you recommend eating
I'm not going
a
to eat it
ravioli?
like that. Let's do it like that.
I mean, that has nothing to do with the shape, but it's very delicious.
This is fantastic because you still have all the like, sort of fun, tactile, creating and playing with pasta that we did in the very first Gadget. However, you pretty much get instant results that make you feel really good about yourself when they look good. Really fun.
Yeah, they look cool.
Decorative.
Delicious pasta, delicious filling.
Well, how much do you think we paid for the sunflower ravioli mould?
£10.
£10.
£10.
£10?
£10.
£65.
Shut your mouth.
Really?
What's it made of?
I will repeat that each mould is painstakingly hand carved and finished to ensure crisp outlines for the perfect imprint of your pasta.
I appreciate that's probably where we are at in terms of the cost of time and equipment and people to make this. So I'm going to pass comment. That feels expensive to me, but I actually appreciate this as being fantastic. That sure,
I think there is a theme that these are really nice things that maybe you'd buy if you're a real enthusiast, but quite hard to justify if you're just cooking pasta every so often for guests.
In all honesty, we have found cheaper moulds. We found a triple mould that was £27, for
Okay.
instance. So that is a very special one. And I know everyone in the comments is asking the question, does this mould make you ravioli or is it a raviolo no?
it's ravioli.
Ravioli.
Have you got room for one more?
Yes.
Yes.
Boys, to finish off our theme of traditional Italian cooking gadgets, please lift the cloche.
Where's a bird bath?
I think we're gonna like this.
Oh, okay. So,
Oh no, it's down here.
wine, water, bitter, but then this has been segmented and it also says wine, water, bitter.
That's a lot of bitter.
What do you make with wine, water and bitter?
Spritzer.
This is the Spritzer, the perfect Aperol Spritz. Simple and quick for when you have guests. Pour the ingredients into the 3-compartment tank and create the Aperol Spritz directly in the glass simply by lowering a lever. You can prepare the glasses for your guests or leave it self-service for double the fun.
I get what it does and I'd like to use it to understand why we need it.
Let's give it a go.
Right, okay, so
Giving you some very posh Prosecco, some soda water and a bottle of Aperol. I also have some more Aperol and Prosecco if we need it.
okay. So you're going into how
We
far
don't
up
need
do
to, we
we
don't
go?
need to worry about this, do we?
So the container is split into 3 containers. They are marked up to say water, wine, bitter.
And do you fill it right up to the top like James has?
Absolutely. Probably. Each container is a different size, and that's because it's going to allow you to create the perfect recipe for an Aperol Spritz, which, as everybody knows, is 3 parts Prosecco, 2 parts Aperol, and 1 part soda water. Depending on the size of your glasses and the quantity of ice that you use, you should be able to fill from 16 to 20 Aperol Spritz glasses.
Are you ready?
Sounds nice.
Yes. You're getting out of there after just filling that up for 10 minutes.
That's just chilling.
Do you need more Aperol and Prosecco?
If you want it completely full to the top.
I think we want it full to the top, don't we? So spritzers say that this eliminates the need for sloppy, messy jugs. It speeds up mixing and it keeps everything cool without diluting the ice until service. So simply fill your glass with ice, lower the lever, and have the perfect Aperol Spritz.
It does look like a perfect colour.
Let's see if it works well on take 2. It's very satisfying. Look, the Aperol. Oh, look at that techers.
Whoa.
The Aperol looks like it's stationary.
Oh wait, we're swapping.
Yeah, so I reckon do it. But then watch the Aperol stream. It's so constant, it looks like it's set.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
F off. You bring that back here. Barry, we're making a video.
Ooh, that is satisfying. It must be the viscosity.
But also, if you have got a party of people who like and drink only Aperol, then I think they'd be pretty fascinated by it. They'd go, that's cool, can I have a go? And then they'd look forward to drinking it and then refilling. Cheers.
Cheers.
That's the nicest Aperol
That
I've
is
ever
an
had.
Aperol
That is a very tasty
And I don't
Aperol
like
Spritz.
them, but that doesn't taste like a mouthful of 2 peas. So
That's a very good description. Wow. I've never thought about that.
but it's true.
Kush has made you this to go along with your Aperol Spritz.
Oh, perfect. Look at that.
Oh, that is quite good. It's head height.
What are these? Wow, they look great. We need to get down to business quickly on this because I'm starting to like it. The thing is, if you're serving something with a very specific ratio in volume, it works really well. But
If you're at a party,
it's just Aperol. Do you know what I mean?
but if you've got 20 friends at a party, okay, if you've got 10 friends at a party,
4.
you don't want to be standing in the kitchen all night making Aperols.
Aperol.
So you do this.
And you don't want to let them
Actually-
in your kitchen to do it themselves.
I think it's a good idea.
I wonder what else you could do it with. Like, would the ratios work out, for instance, if you put a spirit into the soda?
With this exact machine.
With that
not
machine?
Another machine.
Yeah. Or is it a one-trick pony and we should celebrate it for what it is?
Feels like a one-trick pony. I'm sure you could probably utilise it to create other things.
Well, how much do you think we paid for the spritzer?
Simple doesn't always mean bad.
50?
I think it could be 100.
£100.
Oh, that's the way he says it. That
Means it's a lot higher. Right.
Boys, why don't we take a little drink? Toast to the
Can't beat that
spritzer.
one.
£225 is what we paid, and that was on special offer, down from £300.
£300!
It's hard, like good quality plastic, but it is plastic. It's simple and its genius is in its simplicity and its volume, not its pricing model.
Yeah, am I being ignorant? It's not like it's not like a piece of machinery that's doing something really intricate, right?
Has anyone bought this?
I mean, loads of people are setting up their own bars in sheds, in their gardens. I know it was a really big kind of lockdown thing. You can't go to the pub, build the pub. And I know people that have put beer taps and that kind of thing into their sheds.
I think I actually made a mistake.
What?
I said it was quite good because you don't have to spend all night in the kitchen making Aperol Spritz. I forgot that you can just make a massive batch of Aperol Spritz.
Yeah,
you
like
don't
a punch bowl.
It's not like a.
Oh, yeah!
It's not like an old fashioned. You just make a lot of Aperol Spritz and people take it. I'm done. And this is also done.
They're like, oh yeah, it's just like, look at all the
Yeah, so many
ratios.
times because you're making an Aperol Spritz, then you make another one, then you make it. No! This doesn't do anything.
Well, boys, I've been given a pun by the community for this one.
Okay.
The spritzer. Is it spritzing it up or is it Aperol load of rubbish?
Aperol load of rubbish.
load of rubbish.
It's a piece of spritz. A big steamy piece of spritz. I think that episode had literally everything.
We almost didn't get angry at something.
It was a roller coaster,
close.
and I'm glad we ended on a nosedive.
Yeah.
Well, over to you in the comments. Let us know, did any of those gadgets take your fancy, and what country's gadgets should we be focusing on next?